Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome back to all of the Aries out there. If you are an Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, or North Node, this is your tarot reading for the upcoming month of December. And in case anybody's interested, I will be using the Tarot of the Sacred Feminine. I think we should all be tapping into our feminine energy right now with how the world is. We could really use our strength to rise up. But with all of that said, let's see what the end of the year has in store for Aries. Okay, Aries. So the first card to jump out was the Knave of Pentacles, represented by, I believe. Well, I was gonna say Morgana, the Morrigan, because of the crow, but the red hair is leading me to believe it's Bridget. Huh. Either way, Celtic origin. We had the Seven of Pentacles upright, and then the Five of Pentacles reversed. And on the deck, we have Seven of Cups upright, and the Empress is under the Seven of Cups. So right off the bat, especially with the knave jumping out first, there's going to be new opportunity that's arising in the month of December that's going to help you emerge from a struggle period you may have been facing recently. You are finally getting out of the cold, getting out of the blizzard, essentially the desert, whatever that period was where you felt stagnant and unable to obtain opportunities or maybe unable to have your manifestations actually come to fruition, that's coming to an end because of this opportunity that's presenting itself. And it also, you might have more than one opportunity. So what I'm getting with the Seven of Cups is that there's a choice. And with the choices, you're being encouraged to lean into the one that can offer you a chance to express your creative side more. So, like for example, you're in tech. One job opportunity that's presenting itself. It's like, oh, you could do data analysis, you could run the numbers, blah, blah, blah. And the other side would be like, oh my God, it's escaping my mind. Like digital art, tech side. In this case, the choice would be better and lead you to more fertile ground. So you can see with the tree in the back, lead you to more fertile ground if you are able to choose the one. The instead of the analysis, it's the creation side of it. Whatever you feel, you are able to whichever side you're able to express that creativity more, that's the one you should be going for. And it's going to be a bit of work. You are going to be working hard. Is this before the opportunity? This feels like it's both before and during, where you feel like you've been working hard to get yourself out of the storm. And once you get this opportunity, you're going to continue to work hard to prove yourself in order to maintain it. But ultimately, Seven of Pentacles is also you being able to sit back and be proud of the work you've done thus far, knowing it's not quite yet over, but the brute of it, you've gotten through it. And because you've gotten through the brute of it, you can do most anything that this opportunity offers. And whatever this opportunity is plural. Um, it's going to help bring you a stable foundation. Three Pentacles jumping out, the Empress. It's all about birthing anew. It's all about fertility, abundance. The Pentacles are about bringing about success, finances, everything you need to kind of prosper with where you are right now. And again, the Seven of Cups is a choice. So ultimately, I don't think you can choose wrong here, even if you feel, and I think that's the guiding purpose here. It's whatever you feel would be a better fit for you. So you might have to turn your brain off and really listen to your body in order to figure out. Maybe like ask yourself yes or no questions and listen to how your body responds. Like, oh, is this data analysis job right for me? Is this tech creation job right for me? Like listen to how your body sounds in response to these opportunities. Because there's wisdom there. There's wisdom that we tend to ignore because our mind is always on the go. So 555. Listen to your body's responses to what is next. Because if you're not sure, if your mind is trying to contemplate every option, every opportunity, everything, you're just going to get stuck in limbo and then potentially choose something that logically makes sense, but in your heart, you're not connected to. But ultimately, just right off the bat, December is a month where you are being offered an opportunity to step up your position in some way. Like I said, whether you've been unemployed for a while and this is the first job offer you're getting, or you've been stuck in a job you don't like, and all of a sudden somebody comes out of the woodwork to be like, hey, we think you'd be a great fit. There is some sort of message being delivered in terms of an opportunity, or it could even be a promotion at your current job. Maybe there's nothing wrong with your current job, it's a promotion. Or if you're freelance, if you're an artist, oh, beautiful. If you're an artist, you could be getting offered a massive commission seemingly out of nowhere, but it's not out of nowhere. You've been stuck in the trenches for a while and you've been working diligently, and that hard work is paying off. The hard work is essentially what's bringing you the opportunity. You're being noticed and the opportunity is going to propose something to you. But as I was saying that, 10 of cups also fell out. So whatever this opportunity is, if you listen to your body and choose what your body feels is right rather than what your mind thinks is right, it's going to bring you emotional fulfillment. It's possible. That's strange that I'm being led to say this. It's led to say this. It's possible you might even meet a partner with this new opportunity. That's not going to be for everyone. That's a very select few of you. Um, so just keep your eye out for that. I don't think it's something you should be expecting, but like I said, a very small portion of you could potentially meet your soulmate through this job. Even if it's not romantic, it could be like a friendship soulmate kind of thing, but there's going to be, even if it's not with another person, you are going to experience ultimate fulfillment. You are going to feel like you are exactly where you need to be, exactly where you belong, and your energy is being put towards a project that really connects with who you are internally. And not only that, we also had the 5 of Wands. So this is a very interesting card in this dynamic. You are going to be funny I mentioned the sacred feminine. You're going to be tapping into your like divine feminine side through this role, but in a way that's like Lilith, or speaking of the Morrigan, it's these fierce warrior goddesses. These women, these goddesses that are indicative of feminine rage in a way. Oh, this is so interesting. It's helping you build confidence in yourself. Where maybe, and when we say feminine energy, usually that's more passive leaning, but this opportunity is going to help you step into the confidence you need to unleash that more wild side of yourself, that wild feminine that wants to just kill everything and drink the blood of her enemies, obviously extreme, but you are going to be tapping into a really, really sacred aspect of your divine feminine, something that's been repressed for a very long time. And now it's finally being let back out, and you're going to feel so whole. Going back to that 10 of Cups, you are going to feel so whole through the process. So immensely, incredibly whole. That's really interesting. Another Cups. Interesting that these came out together. So we had the 6 of Cups and the 10 of Swords. So in a way, there's a cycle completing here. And I think this loops into the 5 of Pentacles energy, especially with the 6 of Cups. The 10 of Swords, I think, let me sit with this for a sec. Don't look to the past with rose-colored glasses, because when you do that, you're going to take yourself out of the present. You're going to stop recognizing the blessings of the present, and you are going to feel burnt out, overused, disconnected. It's okay to look to the past for inspiration for how to move forward or even just be in the present, but the more you look to the past, the more you are going to burn yourself out. But also there's a nuance here. There's a nuance with this because there is wisdom in the past. So it's almost like you're being encouraged to reminisce without comparing, because the comparison is what brings about that exhaustion. And there's lessons in your past. There's lessons in your past that went unfulfilled or maybe unrecognized. So you are being encouraged to look to your past, recognize what the patterns were in the past, so you can prevent them from happening in the future, so you can prevent that burnout. There's a fine balance right now. You're not looking to the past to compare to your present and see of all of these things that are worse off or better. Like there should be no comparison there. Rather, you're looking to your past with the guidance, with guidance. You're looking to your past with guidance to recognize any patterns that you made with other opportunities presented to you previously, so you don't repeat those patterns. So you can move forward ultimately. But there was a pattern in the past where maybe you put your all into something and had no boundaries and let your mind take over, and then you were riding into fear and anxiousness. And then ultimately the opportunity was lost because you were stuck in that cycle of fear, in that cycle of anxiousness and all of that. So just be mindful of that. There are lessons that you need to be bringing with you from the past. Lessons that I don't think have been completed, but this new opportunity is like brings you the potential to complete the cycle. And instead of being burnt out, to find that fulfillment. Whatever manner it is, you are moving away from the mind and into the heart. You're moving away from logic and into wisdom, faith, belief. And I think this opportunity is ultimately going to be a really important turning point in your life. That's really interesting. And it will bring you stability. I don't think this is going to be like a forever thing, but whatever this is going to be bringing you stability. Stability you may have been lacking previously. And again, it's the opportunity to look back and actually recognize. So reflection, reflection is really important in the month of December, but not rumination. There's a fine balance that I think you'll have to walk. And I think at first you might recognize you'll be ruminating and you'll fall into like a bit of despair. You'll get really sad one day, and then it's almost like you'll like the perspective will just snap into place all of a sudden. Like you'll be laying there just like like I'm literally just picturing somebody sitting like rotting on their couch, then sitting I'll be like, wait a minute. Oh my God. This is the reason. Oh, okay. Oh my God. I don't have to be rotting. Like, let's go do stuff. It'll be like a call to action almost. Oh, it was bright when I opened my eyes. It'll be like a call to action. But there will be a time where you're going to ruminate until you recognize rumination isn't helping you whatsoever. And but the rumination is an important part of the process, I think, because it'll be through that you're like, wait a second, what am I doing? What am I doing? Oh, that's lovely. Oh, and I feel like you're gonna feel so much more energetic after that too, and just like connected to your purpose and your goal, and tapping into that Ten of Cups energy. So it'll be like you're in the Ten of Swords, and then that snap will happen, and then you shift from the swords to the cups, from the mind to the heart. Oh, that's so exciting. Oh, I feel like so warm and fuzzy. Oh my gosh. Oh, Aries. Beautiful. This is going to be a small percentage of you as well. With the Empress, for some of you, this isn't an opportunity that's going to come to you. It's an opportunity you're going to create, like building the foundation for something, birthing something into existence. Or like maybe you don't build the foundation itself, but you bring an idea of something new to somebody that can build it for you or with you. Like I said, that's not going to be everyone, but some of you, that's the case here. And then the themes are still the same, but that for some of you, that's what's happening. Oh, interesting. Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands. So yeah, something new is on the horizon. Something new is on the horizon. And this new thing, it's interesting we got the one or the ace and the 10 of swords. So it's almost like you have to complete the cycles. You have to complete the cycles of your past. You have to recognize the patterns of your past in order to kind of shift from being mind led to heart led. And the second you're able to be led by your heart, that's when you're starting a new journey of the mind, a new journey to find greater wisdom, and the new journey to allow your mind to take the passenger seat and maybe be a witness, as there's an eye on this one, maybe be a witness to your intuition guiding you with the wands. Oh, I have chills. That's really cool. And that's just confirmation. That's just confirmation that newness is on the horizon. But again, I think, and you'll have to go through this process of shedding what does not serve you in order to make space for this new opportunity. But two aces falling out at the same time, yeah, that's confirmation there. That's confirmation there. And again, you're shedding, and then let me show you the 10 of swords if you can see the symbolism. You can see like these guys, they already jumped off. She's taking the leap of faith into the abyss, knowing that it's possible she might die, she might be burnt out, but she's also completing a cycle of timidness, of fear, and she's saying, "You know what? Maybe I'll die, but I have faith that whatever's next is okay." And that's the energy you need to take into this reflection period. That's the energy. It's like I might be scared of what I'm going to uncover, but I don't want to be a puppet of my own making any longer. So I'm going to take this leap of faith. I'm going to dive into my own psyche. I'm going to dive into my traumas, my past, so I can recognize exactly what I need to move forward onto these new beginnings. Tapping into this creative fertility, giving myself the choice with all of the opportunities that are presented, but trusting that opportunity is coming, and whatever that opportunity is leading to ultimate fulfillment, ultimate connection, ultimate stability. I want to emphasize again, whatever this opportunity is, it's not a forever thing. It's very much temporary, maybe this next year, 2 years, 5 years, whatever. But this opportunity and your ability to break through the patterns of your past, and that's the caveat there is you can do the work. Oh, that's the seven. You can do the work within the opportunity, but you also need to be doing the inner work because once you do the inner work, that ability to move through that inner process is going to open up greater opportunities once this opportunity either ends or is no longer a good fit for you. Your ability to do the inner work is what's opening gates farther down the line. So really make time to reflect, make time to recognize those patterns and those cycles, and make time to learn how to get out of the head and into the heart. And ultimately, you can't be led astray there. Newness is on the horizon. It's exciting, but there's still work to be done. So, just to wrap up, Aries, new opportunities presenting itself, or you are being led to create some sort of new opportunity. If they are being presented to you, or if you're creating something, you're going to have a choice of which direction to go. Choose the creative direction. That's going to be more fulfilling. But even if you choose this side, it's still going to bring you where you need to go, I think. But I think it's going to be more tapped into those patterns of the past. So it might be a little bit harder internally to move through that. But again, you can't be steered wrong here. But ultimately, whatever this opportunity is, will help you tap into that divine, sacred feminine within you that's been repressed. It's going to bring ultimate fulfillment and an opportunity to reflect on your past, to close cycles, to complete a cycle of your past so you can move forward anew and be presented with even greater opportunities in the future. Well, December's great. It's looking like a good end of the year, Aries. But again, not everything's sunshine and rainbows. Just make sure you are treating yourself with care, taking care of yourself, hydrating, eating healthy, and just as you are going through your past, be so kind to yourself, be so gentle with yourself. You can't go wrong. But with all of that said, of course, this was a general reading, so maybe it didn't resonate for everybody. If that is the case, I have my website linked in the bio below. You can check it out there and book with me for tarot, astrology, and human design. Numerology is coming in 2025, so keep a lookout for that. And if you did like this reading at all, leave a like and leave a comment how it resonated. And of course, we do this every single month for all of the signs. So if you are interested in learning your forecast for the upcoming month ahead, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I would love to see you here next time. But otherwise, Aries, like I said, you really can't go wrong here. It's just being open to the experience, open to the opportunity, and open to the experience of your own being. And you are unfolding chapters leagues ahead by you making the conscious choice to be in the present moment, to witness yourself in the present moment, and to say hi to Nelly Willy. Yeah. All right, Aries, mwah, we love you so much, and we wish you a happy end of the year. Thanks for tuning in.